Yeah. So that's Garden by Pearl Jam. That is from 10, an album I've talked about before as it being one of my favorite albums of all time. I still think their best album. And it is like some anniversary of this album, which is why I decided to listen. That one's a little bit more like underplayed. Like it's not the one that people usually think of when they think of 10, but it's good. Great chorus, great guitar work. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Eddie Vedder, I know the her, like the Creed shit from later and other like dudes that sounded like her, but when Eddie screams, there's almost no one like that for some reason that it works for me better than almost any other like screaming vocalist of that time and beyond. Like I don't know, I love his voice on that album in particular. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I kind of like Pearl Jam a little less when Eddie became like the Pearl Jam writer and the guy. I don't know. I feel like when they were more like working together as a band and he just kind of sang the songs and wrote the lyrics, it was just better. So that's just my opinion. But I do love that album and then the next couple as well. Better Call Saul. Why does this art of Jay Leno look more human than the real Jay Leno? Not just more than actual Jay Leno, literally more human than the genuine article the character is meant to parody. Wow. You know what though, if you look at Jay Leno these days, it's a little weird sometimes. I don't mean to be disparaging, but like there's some, you know, like he already had exaggerated features, but at the and he's been through like a fireball, like he survived a fireball. But the dude, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at some of his pictures and yeah, he had his face burned off. All right, let's just play some Pikmin. And for the record, even though I make fun of Jay Leno a little bit for stealing Conan's show and Letterman, I've listened to interviews with the guy that have endeared me to him a little bit. Much like a lot of things in life, I wouldn't consider him good or bad. He's just kind of a person. He's got his positive qualities, his negative qualities. So I wouldn't like go out of my way to be like Jay Leno bad, but I also wouldn't think like, oh, he's funny or he's a particularly great talk show host. He just kind of exists. He likes cars. He is a person. That's my opinion of him, at least. I'm sure some people are like Jay Leno obsessives and they could go into a lot more detail about him.